What's up, ladies and germs? Today, I'm working on zero. Now, it's about 40 some degrees out here. It's cold enough that I can work out here, but it's cold enough to get the conditions that I need. Now, something that I made a boo-boo on. Over the summer, I pissed with this carburetor. Now, Quadrajets are amazing carburetors when they are right. A lot of people mess with adjustments, don't get it right, and next thing you know, they have issues with the actual carburetor, and they say, "Oh, it's bogged down, it's junk." Now, behind every bad carburetor or every bad Quadrajet, usually there's a fool not knowing what they're doing. Now, I was full, and I messed with this high idle cam down in here. What happened was I backed off the screw that sits down here. You see it down there? See that screw down there? I messed with that screw. I backed it out so much the car would not start in cold start. I had to sit there and pump the gas, pump the gas, pump the gas, pump the gas. Now, what I did was I actually adjusted it to a point where I think I'm okay. This car is still cold. It will fire up now. Cold. That's a good thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fire it up one more time and see where I'm at. Now, I've got it right where it's at. It's idling at about 1500 RPM. Now, if I back it off maybe a quarter a turn, I'm going to see where it's at, whether it'll bump down, if it's actually too, if I backed it off too much. We're going to find out. So, I got my trusty all-in-one 11-in-1 screwdriver. Now, what I'm going to do is I have the screwdriver. It is marked so that I know how far of a turn I'm taking it. Now, okay, right now, see the little mark? Now what I'll do is I'll back it out a quarter of a turn. Okay? All right, that's a quarter of a turn. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire it up, see if it'll stay running. If it doesn't stay running and if it wants to bog down, I know I got to come back up a quarter of a turn and leave it there. So, we'll start the little piggy up. Fires right up. Right now, I'm idling at a little over 1500. So, I don't know, maybe I could take it down high idle a little bit. I'm going to see how far down we can get it before. I kind of want to, maybe 1500 is good because this is a built engine, but I'm going to try for a little lower. See if I can get a little lower. Okay, we got another quarter turn backed out. Let's see where she's at now. And it's coming down a little. About around 1500 right now. I'm going to try and go a quarter turn lower and see how well that does. And then what I'll do is I'll probably come back tomorrow, fire it up again, see if my adjustment is right. If it is, hooray. If it isn't, well, I'll just come up. But I'm in the area. I am damn in the area of where I need to be. So that's good. That is very good. Okay, I'm going to back it off another quarter turn. See that? Right there. I went from down there. Now I'm over here, a quarter turn. Let's try it again. Okay, there we go. Start her up again. Yeah, it's right around 1200. Maybe take it another quarter turn and see where she's at, where it's at now. I'll take it another quarter turn back and we'll go from there. Now the choke is engaged. See how the plate's down? Those are your primaries here on the Quadrajet. what we're going to do, I'll take another quarter turn down. I think I'm in the ballpark. I think I know I need to be where I'm at. Now, like I said, Quadrajets. Where am I at? Okay, there. Okay, down at the bottom. Gonna do quarter turn. Okay. And teleport. Okay. Try it again. Banging. Right in the ballpark. I'm going to let it run. No, actually, I'm going to shut it down. I think we're okay. So that may have solved my issue. He was a lot more responsive this time around, as opposed to me trying to start it for World of Wheels. It was a pain in the butt to try and start it for World of Wheels. And it was all because of that high idle. I messed with that high idle screw, and what that high idle does is when your car's cold, whoo, that's hot. The rest of the engine's still very cold, so the choke is still on. But what that high idle does is this cam here sits up here and allows this choke plate to be closed. Now, if you don't have the proper idle mixture coming through here with the choke closed, it's not going to start. It's going to putter and just... So, we got it adjusted. I'm going to let it be for now. I think we're okay. I might actually just put the filter on and see how it goes. I will come back to this here tomorrow and see if I'm golden. I think I'm golden. So, no more hard starts. No more BS. Quadrajets. They're great carburetors when they're tuned properly. If they're not tuned properly, they're going to have problems. But they are awesome carbs. Good night, everybody.